like to say, and the closing statements are 1 minute each. So the order we'll be going in is across the table this way, so starting with People's Party, NDP, Green, Liberal, and then Conservative. Thank you.
The People Party is probably the greatest political story in the last century in Canada. We have 321 candidates, and we are alive and well across the country. But you've noticed my Liberal friend never even mentioned us at the beginning. He mentioned the other parties and didn't mention us. We are new, and we are about new ideas and new ways of doing things. There's a definition of insanity. Keep doing the same thing, expecting different results. I think it's clear that we have to change the way we do government. It's clear, and it has to be just for everyone. You can't lie your way through. You can't promise a bunch of taxes. You can't promise money. I mean, there's more money been promised in the last 3 weeks, but our Prime Minister didn't have money for our veterans. He told them to their face, I don't have money for you. Now he's running around promising millions and millions, hundreds of millions of dollars. And so we need something different. Less promises, more action.
I decided to run because I was sick and tired of being told that everything was my fault, that the middle class, the working class people, that everything was our fault, that somehow we're not rich enough to afford a house, that somehow youth are always getting in trouble and oh, they're just bad kids. I was sick and tired of it. The NDP believes in thinking systemically, and I'm going to turn this to Miss Ohana's classroom right now. I teach in social justice about looking at systemic issues. You need to look above yourself. You need to reach out and dialogue with people different from yourselves. We are the party that is looking at our platform through that lens. Let's bring people in. Let's discuss common sense solutions and really bring change at higher levels instead of telling people, well, just work hard enough, just make enough money. Here's a little, benefits check for you. Now make it spread. That is a lie, and Canadians are not better off than they were before. We need to change that, but I want to encourage you to keep this up. I love the questions today, and I really need you to see that. Keep it up, keep getting out there. We're suspending our campaign on Friday to be out of Vancouver City Hall in general strike. We hope you join us to bring systemic change.
It's time for change. We have gone between Liberal and Conservative, back and forth. We have not made the changes that we need. It's time for change. We need ethical leadership. We need real climate action. And we need people before profit. Now, when I was 18, I voted, and I've voted every election since then. You can't vote yet. I wish you could. But when you can, get out there and vote for every election. No matter what, even if you don't agree with any of the candidates, any of the parties, vote. It is your right. It is your privilege. Vote. You can't vote in this election, but you can volunteer. You can help the party that best aligns with your values. Get out there, use your voice in this election, even if you can't vote.
Well, we'll stand up for this one. Liberalism, basically, the Liberal Party of Canada believes in free enterprise with a social conscience. That social conscience translates into the aspect of equity. Not just spreading money evenly across the boards like our Conservative friends would do, but rather to ensure that the people who need a hand up get it. Not a handout, but a hand up toward building a better life. This is what we've set the foundation for over the last 4 years. 1 million new jobs, lowest unemployment rate since they started measuring it. 825,000 Canadians, kids and seniors included, have been lifted out of poverty in the last 4 years. We've set that table. We're ready to keep moving forward. I didn't mention the People's Party. I believe in being, hard on the issues, easy on the people, because I totally like Mike Poulin. I totally reject what his party stands for, and I'll work damn hard to make sure they don't get a chance to do what they want to do.
We don't need
Thank you for organizing this. It's a great platform for democracy. By the way, it's a great school. My 3 daughters attended this school. In fact, the youngest one is still here. Democracy is about choices, and the best definition I can find for you is attributed to Voltaire, the French Enlightenment philosopher. He said, "I may not agree with you, but I will defend to death your right to say it." Keep those values. That's democracy. Your choice. We said our words. It's up to you. Thank you very much.
Let's put our hands together one more time for the candidates.